What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. And Pepe is moving, right? Maybe not necessarily to the moon yet, but we are moving on the charts. I want to share with you guys what the frog is doing on the day. This is where we are seeing a red day across the board. I'm going to share with you guys what exactly is going on with Pepe Coin. And kind of a big narrative that I want to share with you is if Ethereum not only does get back over 4K, which I do believe is inevitable, if Ethereum would hit 5,000, we're going to use that kind of a thesis to how high Pepe Coin would get to, because it is, as we all know, guys, a much a linked ERC20 token, and that's kind of where Ethereum kind of drives Pepe, drives Shiba Inu a little bit more so than others, and maybe this $1,000 jump from 4K to 5K isn't necessarily the relative conversation, but if the price predictions hold true, where people and traders out there and analysts think that Ethereum can hit 10K this bull run, we got to get kind of in the perspective of what that translates and how that makes Pepe Coin's price look in that situation. So let's talk about it. As always, guys, remember, not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. I'm just a guy talking crypto, and hope you guys are just just like me, to be quite honest, because this is something where, as we look into the future, nobody knows. And if you watch on YouTube and you're watching chart analysis and TA, which is fine, there's a lot of good insight from that and people that I think are very knowledgeable. And if you do know what you're looking for, TA can be very, very wholesome. But it's not my end-all, be-all. And what I'll say is nobody has that crystal ball. So when you click those, those flashy little thumbnails and it says some crazy price prediction, just keep in mind, guys, we're not wizards. We're not magicians. I can't tell you what you're going to eat for dinner tomorrow. I can't tell you what color underwear you have on. It's not how the world works. Nobody can see farther than what's in front of them. And as it relates to Pepe Coin, you can have speculation, you can have optimism. And me personally, if Ethereum does hit 5,000, potentially does hit 10,000, we do need to talk about how high Pepe Coin can go, because I do feel that's relevant to this discussion. All right. So I am going to talk about it right now. If we do get moving here, the chart is going to be kind of interesting as we look into it. It's a red day across the board. Pepe's down 8.1%. A little bit of a fall off. So here we are, still up 3% on the month, though. And as you guys know, it's been an outstanding year as we look at the frog. All right. And it's very notable. I mean, moving up 85 spots in market cap in a market where everything's kind of moving, everything's kind of up. That's something that you definitely want to celebrate. Okay. So let's get into the discussion. How high can Pepe Coin get if Ethereum hits 5,000? And I actually told you guys, I don't think that's relevant to kind of the whole storyline. I think it's just going to kind of set the tone if Ethereum would hit 10,000 or even close to that, how high Pepe can actually go. So I'm going to share with you guys kind of what's going on. Let's get into it. Also, if you do want some Pepe, there's a free airdrop going on right now with CoinW, one of the sponsored exchanges I have here on the channel. Top 15 exchange, trade spot, and futures. But the exciting thing is, too, there's a free professional trading group, daily insight and analysis. So if you guys are futures traders, and if you want to just apply that to spot trading, great. It's something where you go over that Telegram group. There's a link down below. You got to verify. You got to follow all the instructions. And then you do get free access to those professional traders that will help you along your crypto journey. Always remember, not financial advice. And make sure CoinW's available in where you're located, okay? And understand their terms and conditions, okay? But this is kind of where we get into it, all right? If Ethereum gets above that 4,000 level, okay, and as Ethereum is on track in terms of price predictions to hit 5,000, it's not financial advice. Remember, I don't have a crystal ball, okay? Pepe has formed some more, has formed that falling wedge pattern, which indicates more future gains, and I am going to kind of bring that up for you guys really quickly, if you give me 1 second, as we get to the frog down here and we pull up the trading view. Okay, you could see the falling wedge that's starting to ensue. That's kind of overblown in my opinion. These are daily candles. But from there, guys, that is what they're banking on in getting out of that wedge pattern, okay? But as we look into it, all right, there has been a lot of strength despite a market where Ethereum, we've talked about kind of the strength of Pepe and Ethereum, right? If you've watched my live streams, we've been talking about how on days that Ethereum was the only crypto. Bitcoin's down, Ethereum's up, or the whole market's crashing, but Ethereum and Pepe Coin, they're only down 1-2%, and everything else is down 8 to 12%. Okay, so that's something that's caught my eye. That's kind of why we called the whole Pepe Coin rally. They were waiting in the wings, and that's kind of where I feel like the whales within meme coins are just shuffling their market caps around. I call it just reshuffling the deck. And now we see double digits right now in potentially the top performing meme coin of 2024. Coming to year end, we're going to get a lot of tax kind of liquidations, I would suspect, towards the end of the year. People are going to harvest some losses as they get closer to that December 31st, okay? But right now, this is coming out from Max and an X post, a crypto analyst with over 63K on X. And if you don't follow me on X, make sure you do so. The handle is in the bottom left of your screen, okay? But saying that Pepe will have a strong bullish breakout if Ethereum moves over 4K. I agree with that, okay? Pepe Coin, if we look at this graphic and note the whale accumulations right now and the demand that's surmounting, okay? This is Pepe early 2024, Pepe in late 2024, okay? It's going to be something where I think as Bitcoin continues this trek, it's very, very, very eerily kind of aligned with itself, okay? It's almost kind of a mirror. And as Pepe Coin whales begin to kind of start accumulating Pepe, this is where we could see from here, this is where we're making a strong kind of breakout. I think it's coming with the rising Ethereum transactions. You can kind of just see how this is going to stack up on itself as we could compare kind of the spring to the fall / winter of Pepe. The only way to go from here is up. It's the same chart. We repeated that same pattern, that same falling wedge, and then boom, a breakout shortly after. It's TA. It's not the gospel. So always remember that with crypto, things can change on a stop of a dime. But the whale accumulation right now within Pepe Coin, this is where you look at kind of the numbers. The green line that you're seeing on your screen indicates the price of Pepe. The red is the supply on exchanges, and the yellow is the supply held by top non-exchange addresses, aka whales. So this is one of my favorite ways to look at data coming out of sentiment. You could see kind of this crossover. That's what you want to see, right? You want to see the essentially the exchanges supply go down, okay? And you want to see the price go up. It's all supply and demand, and as the price goes up and the supply runs dry, the whales are rising. So that can kind of connect the dots on that one, guys. This means whales are buying. So when whales are buying, we're waiting in the wings, and that's kind of where you look at kind of billions and billions of Pepe being kind of moved around and transferred, and these whales do constitute transactions over 100,000 just for full kind of for discussion purposes. And as we look into kind of the deeper dive into it, right now we just have a little bit of resistance that's keeping us back. That's kind of where you look at kind of the profit taking as almost 21,000 addresses that have purchased over 42 trillion Pepe. They're getting into this out. They're getting like right to their at the money where they become kind of in the money. So that is kind of where we're looking at it. Once we do cross over that, then that's kind of where you got to worry about some other things. But I do think this is going to cause a cascade of buying. Pepe is one of my more bullish cryptos I have that I have talked about in terms of meme coins. And it's one that, I do want to preface this all by saying that all meme coins can win. Don't lose track of that, right? Not financial advice, but I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. I still think that there's a way that Doge, SHIB, and Pepe, with the amount of wallets that are coming into crypto and how adoption's rising and new faces in crypto, there's no kind of argument I can make that says that not all meme coins can win. With the amount that we have in the top 10, it's only kind of natural to say that, okay? But that's kind of where we look at it. 20 cents is the extreme floor for Pepe right now. I don't think we're even going to sniff that unless we get some kind of macro move that does vault Pepe off of its course. But right now, guys, I think this is kind of where we look into the ultimate kind of understanding that if we do get to that 5,000 kind of level, I think that Pepe has a 40 to 50% move upwards that could be substantiated. Not financial advice, just kind of my opinion. So for me, guys, it's about 40 to 50% if we do hit if we do kind of complete the movement within this falling wedge, we complete the head and shoulder pattern for Pepe, and then we do get a breakout to correlate with the Ethereum rising price. If we do hit 4,000 and beyond, up to that 5,000 once that does happen. I think this is all speculative, mind you. So keep that in mind. This is not the gospel, but I do think there is a very, very strong chance that Pepe does hit a 40 to 50% swing if we see Ethereum's price get up to or close to that 5,000. And to get even more bullish, guys, basically it would be absolutely insane a world where Ethereum hits 10,000. Be kind of interesting to see how much Memecoins actually pump versus get liquidated to essentially reinvest back into ETH and kind of fuel that, because $10,000 ETH, it would just be absolutely insane it would start almost losing transactional purposes for most. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember to check out CoinW, links down below for that if you haven't done so. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel, follow me on X, all that good stuff. Thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your time. Enjoy the holiday season, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.